Today we are going to discuss polar and nonpolar covalent compounds. As we mentioned before, sometimes sharing of valence electrons can be equal, and another time it could be unequal. It depends on if two atoms that share valence electrons have the same or almost the same electronegativity. In other words, the same or almost the same attraction for electrons in the pool of the nuclei. And the attraction for the valence electrons, if it's the same, then it would be equal pool, or if one atom has much stronger electronegativity than another one, then it's going to be unequal pool. And so you look at the electronegativity values, and this is a table that lists electronegativity values, and electronegativity could be from 0 to 4, with 0 meaning they attract any electrons, and 4 meaning that it attracts very strongly. And you will find that the only element in periodic tables that has electronegativity equals 4 is fluorine. So fluorine is very, very electronegative element, which means that almost anything that it bonds to, it's going to form either covalent bond, or very polar covalent bond, or ionic bond, meaning that fluorine is so much stronger than it's going to take electron from another atom. So to determine if the bond is nonpolar or polar or ionic, you look at the difference between electronegativities of two atoms that bond together. So for example, if you have sodium right here and fluorine, you are going to look that sodium has electronegativity of 0.9 and fluorine has electronegativity of 4.0. The difference between them is 3.1. That's a huge difference. That means that fluorine is going to easily take valence electrons of sodium. And sodium becomes a positively charged cation, and fluorine is going to become fluoride ion, so negatively charged anion. But at the same time, if you look at, for example, carbon and nitrogen, so carbon's electronegativity is 2.5. Nitrogen has electronegativity is 3. The difference is zero point 0.5 smaller between them. So that's going to be actually polar covalent bond. It's still new. You can still know that nitrogen is stronger. It has high electronegativity, so it pulls electrons stronger, but not as strong as fluorine. However, the difference between electronegativities of carbon and nitrogen gives us the reason to call this bond between them a polar bond.